420 with the popcorn. Look at all Aaron. There's a crowd picking up. Excuse me, sorry. Oi, oi. Arriving at Leinster House.
Agriculture.
Here there's a few protests on today, but I believe the big one is for the farmers. So we have there. That's happened here again. Hey, sorry lady, sorry. Flower, flower. That's the story, alright, Bill? How are you?
Yeah.
This is Hawk Crew, is it?
This is obviously violence against women. There's a lot of stuff going on today. These guys here, okay. These guys are all international protection applicants, okay. Okay. They are working, paying taxes, and they have been issued with deportation orders. So that's what they're protesting.
Okay.
They're saying because they pay taxes, they should be allowed to stay. Right? They pay taxes for 3 years. Probably like 50 quid a week, but they should be allowed to stay.
And that's the farmers down the other end, is it?
Farmers are down here. There's also a guy called Tom. You might come.
That I heard, I was listening to you there, and then I pop into you were saying you might
nice
need a tent and stuff like that, so we can help him now. We can help him now with that, you know?
I think he's going to go on hunger strike, I think, for Monday.
Right.
Just like that there. He's going on hunger strike for Monday, just to get his point across. So he reckons he's been a victim of miscarriage of justice. So you might want to go and have a chat to him.
Yeah, I'm going to pop down here first just to sort of narrate that I heard you saying that the thing's not.
Hoping they're going to come
Honestly,
back
it's not.
later. Oh yeah, they're going to come
I'm going to link up with him then, you know. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for you. Back in a sec. There's 420s here as well. Alright, just going to pop down here to where the hunger strikers were. Hey, yeah. You alright? Just gonna pop down here. Alright, DCRoams, I'm over at Leinster House. Well, I seen the different things going around yesterday saying that the hunger strikers are going to be they're not going to be, they're at home. Well, they were over there, so they're gone. Let's hope now the government stick to their word and give them what they deserve, what they want. Tent over there. This is where they were here. The hunger strike. As I say, I believe they're all back at home now with their families, and hopefully now they have a wonderful Christmas together and get what they deserve. I thought I'd pop down here to show you that this is all clear now. 4 hunger strikes. The 2 Marys, Miriam and Morris. A bit of good news for now. We'll head back down. There's a few protests. I was talking to 420 there. He was saying there's the farmer protest, then there's some sort of bypass protest. I haven't really looked into that now, but they're saying that they're working here a few years and all that. Fuck that. Just the government up to their tricks again. vision. It's a quiet morning. No tractors. Kind of hoping there's a few tractors with a bit of slurry. Now we have a look. Morning, Jordan. How's the man? All good? Nice to see you. Ah, see, can I find Tom? How's it going? I was talking to 420. You Tom, are you?
Oh, he's
Yeah, I was just saying him now. I was speaking to him. Is your name Tom?
No, Bill.
Bill. He was saying, would you be looking for a tent? You said you might be doing something on Monday.
100% Monday.
Yeah, do you need anything? Like a tent or a sleeping bag or anything like that? Oh, I can supply.
I have a sleeping bag.
Okay, I can supply a tent for you, okay?
Much of that.
No price. Of course.
Who are you?
Me, DCRoams. I'm a friend of 420, I am. I go around Dublin City. The fella, the other guy that was over here with you around a half an hour ago.
Oh, the chap at the thing?
Yeah, he's over there. Yeah, I know him well, yeah.
And how do you... What do you do?
Me, I'm doing the same. I cover all the protests and whatever's going on around Dublin City. But if you need that, there's no problem. I can supply that for you, Bill. Okay? No cost or anything like that. This is what we do. I can indeed. There you go.
Pull it up there.
Get up there.
Easy now, don't pull that.
Yeah, I won't pull the handle up.
Oh no, bring it back down here now then.
You guide me. There we are. We're giving the dig out here with the farmers.
Yeah, I'll try to get them as well. They're supposed to bring them in.
Hey, Saoirse, how's it going?
Thank you.
There you go, buddy. Yeah, Saoirse, I'm glad now that I have you, because I wasn't going to... We'd be commenting all day, love. But when you wrote your last comment when we were talking, you said, I can see your lives, but I can't comment. And as soon as you said that, I went into my subscription with you, and I went through everything, and they had you hidden, they had. So I just had to unhide you, so I done that. I was going to go back into the comments later on that night and try and find you, maybe in Vic's chat or whatever, but no, but that's all sorted now, and yeah, I can see you there. I'm just seeing your emojis. You bastards, huh? Yeah, so now we're good to go now, Saoirse. They don't like people connecting, you know. Yeah, it's great to see you. Good morning. Oh, see, can we get some of these signage? You're welcome. Couldn't have that. Food security matters. CSA. I believe they want to ship all these new chemicals from Brazil and South America and that. They're already banned in the EU, they are, so that's why these people are coming together. Hopefully a few more come out. As I say, I'm missing the tractors. Last time they did it, the tractors went all over the city. They caused bedlam, they did. It's not going to be as chaotic today. Well, as I said, I was talking to 420. He said there's a couple of more protests here. One to do with the iPass centres and paying tax and all that. That's that group. Yeah, hold on, I'll go over and show you. All the ones with the masks and all on, hiding their faces and that. You know? And then you have Avenger and all the gang. We start. We'll grab a hold of her later on. We won't do anything too early. We'll be nailing her in the world. No, what happened? Few children there as well. The farmers. The 3 protests, or 4. Because I spoke to Bill, and he's just confirmed there that 420 said to me he's going on hunger strike from Monday. And we needed a few items. I'm going to supply him with it. He said he's a sleeping bag. How you going? And I'll supply him with the tent and whatever else he needs. Now, Mr. Bear, how are you? Go ahead there. Morning. Add vodka. Nice one. Huh?
Guy calls me up and goes, we've had a complaint. I said, what? You're taking pictures of kids.
Ah, well, that's mad. That's mad that you just said that to me. I just said that. That I'm moving away from there. There's two kids.
No, just keep it.
Yeah.
So just keep it moving.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You know yourself. Stay on your toes.
Why do you bring a kid to a demonstration?
They're beauts, they're beauts. Beauts? Beauts. We have all the signs up here, 420, so we get a load of them in. We're here to support the farmers. And here you are. That's the stuff that we were talking about there. All the stuff's coming from South America and that massacre. It's all banned in Europe, I believe, yeah? And we're looking to stop it here. All the Irish farmers now coming together. Bad news for Irish farmers. Not only Irish farmers, the whole of Europe. You say this is the system in full flow now, coming against the people of nations. You have to give it to these people, making their way down here, wherever you came down, what counties you came, fair play. Derry, good man. There's a good Derry man, lovely smile.
They wouldn't take us.
Irish farmers say no. Alright, there's one there. How's it going, buddy? Where are you from? Leitrim, there's another man. So we've a Derry man, Leitrim man. We're coming from all around of Ireland. Fair play, lads and ladies.
We have to stick together.
Yeah, stick together. It's the only way. So if you can, even if you are walking around the area on your lunch break today, get around and give them some support if you can. If you are walking around the area or that, anywhere around the city centre, get in here and give these folks a bit of help and have a chat with them even. You know, they're here to educate you as well. The people in the city around the areas don't know what's going on. These are the people you need to talk to, not the TV or RTE. They're the propaganda gang. Sorry? Yeah, of course, no problem. What's the name?
My name is Keelan.
Keelan, David. DCRoams on YouTube, yeah? No problem, buddy. So there you are, there's a guy trying to link up later, so that's what we're here to do, is give these people a voice. Yeah, okay. I was sort of expecting some tractors and the the silage and manure and all. No, man, we'll have to see if they arrive at all. Yeah, but you don't really care about anyone anymore. As I say, there's them two down there as well. Yeah, throw manure. You do see the boys in France down there, don't you? They just fucking spray it everywhere. Yeah. So it's peaceful, huh? Peaceful protest. So I'm trying to engage with the farmers again in a little while. So you're going to get a few interviews and that. That's it for now, numbers wise for the farmers. You see the way they engage with smiles and that, and I know if I go over there that things might kick off, you know, with certain people over there. As I said it earlier, we'll give them a bit of time and space. Maybe when we're half an hour before we go, wherever, if they're still around, we'll approach one of them. She's on there, she's there, red mic in front of her. Must be red Virgin, is it? I don't drink, Woody, so unfortunately I wouldn't be able to do that. The drinking days and partying days are over. All about fitness and health, man. Well, now I hear you. I hear you. Oh man. Yeah. All the drinking days are over, buddy. I'm saying that. A good wedding or a christening out there could tend to have a small few. Just to be nice. Just the one van. Two of the lads outside. Being sober isn't fun, bro. Sober mind, man. Sober mind. Many people have committed crazy stuff without a sobered mind. But are you a wine drinker, Alva? Or are you on the beer? Or Guinness? What's your preference? Ooh, ooh. Wait, now see, now we're talking, now we're on the same bleeding side of the road, brother. Yeah, I am, indulge myself. Excuse me. What's the hammy shoe? Yeah. Hold on a minute. Even leaf. It slipped. Right, so it's all really quiet down here, isn't it? Who's going to start the first chance? The farmers, the iPass crew, or Carpenter and the gang of fucking lulas? Oh, our 420's gone. If anybody's just joined in, we're down here at the farmers' protest. You can see on the signs there, it's to do with all the beef and that coming from different parts of the world that's banned in the EU. As I say, guys here from Leitrim and Derry, all over Ireland, these people are came from. No tractors, unfortunately, people. There's a few of them here. Signs are well done. And I believe I think there's other protests coinciding with this around Europe, is there? Do you know that?
Yeah.
There is, yeah. Yeah, that lady beside me there. Yeah. I wonder what the crowds are like in other cities around Europe. Alright, Paulo Silva. Who's that? Paulo, you talking about your own, like, from your neck of the woods? As in your meats and all, the stuff that's banned? Or okay, so that's what you're saying, Paulo. Europe think it can compete with Brazil. Is it not to do with what's in the fucking stuff, mate? It's poison, pal. Okay, that's what they're protesting. It's not the fact that you're competition. It's the fact that there's certain chemicals in it that doesn't go with our soil or anything like that. You know? Maybe you can educate me a bit there, Paolo, on your side of the story, if you're on that side. Is your meat better than ours? Because how you sort that out is, yeah, certain countries around the world who trade with a lot of meat with Ireland, and they actually claim that it's some of the best in the world. So and then you have the, what's it, the Kobe beef. Where's that from, Paolo? A few more of them over there now. What the fuck is the story with all the masks? Yeah, mask will zoom in a little bit. Come on, you get around. So I believe all these have deportation notices, and they're saying that because they pay a tax. There's a couple of kids along to get them on. This is what I've been told now. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I believe they've got deportation notices, and they're saying that they've been working for over 3 years. And they're protesting the government. Beside that is Coppinger and the gang. I think that's to do with assaults on females, protect women and stuff like that. Sorry, Willie. That's the one on the far left. And then you have the farmer one, which is coinciding with protests all around Europe. And that's as far as I know. And so we'll make a move now and see if we can. 4:20. Okay, talking to Bill.
The automatic thing yesterday is real.
Conversation. Hey, Pedro Rodriguez. So I went through it there, the 3 protests, one for the farming, one for deportations, and the third one is for assaults on women and women protection. Hey Kirby, morning. We call it a quiet, busy morning, Kirby. You've 3 protests going on at the moment. Very good. Alright. Morning, Andy. So here you have here. They're actually mixing here, they are now. I think one of the groups is gone. I can't see Coppinger, Ruth Coppinger there anymore, and the crew she was with, so. Hello. Amnesty for all. Right, thank you. What's this? It's upside down. You're okay. Is that the one you just want to speak and let us know why you're here? No? No, it's okay, it's fine. No problem, thank you. And here you man there, filming everything. There we are. Filming you now at the moment. That's the problem with people. Cameras everywhere. They've been filming now, even if I turn my phone on, they've been filmed. Don't engage. DC, don't engage. Hey Selena, good morning. Right row. Oh God. Go ahead. Wanting out to have a pike, is he? Who are they? Yeah, a lot of it, some of it, as you say there, like, a lot of it doesn't make sense, you know. Common sense doesn't run things anymore. The party was coming for the road, the block. Right, Paolo, yeah. That's a delivery or whatever, one of the bikes. Yeah, there's loads of them that do that. That's what you think, how it should prevail. It doesn't. How's it going, Martillo? Welcome to the chat. The police seem so chill in other countries. Really? I suppose it's all about the circumstances, isn't it? Do you watch some of the, is it over there where they do be chasing them on the motorbikes? Around the streets? The pavilion. Well, nice one, Paolo. Thanks for joining the chat anyway, man. Nice to meet you. And then I think there's something going on over here for Ukraine. Spotted a sign going up on a railing here. The other side of the road. Oh, I read that way. Hey Elizabeth, morning. Yeah, it's a Dublin accent. Equality for all, naturalisation for Ukraine. Right, so that sign is obviously for a free Ukraine, yeah? So what do they want? Free? And the Irish government support that, so they want their whole land back. And what about us? What about Air North? We've just forgotten about that all of a sudden, haven't they? Ah, well, for Ireland, from my point of view, if you're going around and supporting other countries and getting that land back, and then some of your own land is owned by another fucking place, it's madness. Now, as I say, how is the Dublin accent? You go 5 minutes any direction and you'll meet people, and there's a slight difference in each person's accent. And the further you go outside Dublin, the crazier the accents get. There's a fair few of them over there now. Car Salon Snack Bar. See how when charity starts, it begins at home. And you know as well as yourself, we all still do it. Even when you don't know you're doing it. You're buying stuff in certain shops and part of the receipt is going to someone, you know. All these blue tokens in the all these things. People are paying charities every day of the week and they don't even know it, you know. Huh? No, there's no tractors for 20. To Wicklow. With a Wicklow man to the left of me. Do you want to hear his accent?
This over here is our failed iPass applicants who were working for the last 2 years and they're protesting because they're getting deported. And
yeah, they're the buses. That's the Airbus for the airport. Alright, how's it going?
Well, I thought things go here
Ah, very good, Andy. Bray. Nice one. Good to know.
Well, are you working out?
And you know, just to touch on the likes of the Ukraine thing, we want everywhere free as well, but free in your own land. You know, and I know people say, oh, well, there's wars going on. Fucking, how many Eastern Ukrainians that spoke Russian did we take? Absolutely zero. We chose a side in that building over there. They chose a side. Well, side I choose and the people I work with, we choose humanity. We don't give a fuck where you come from. But we do want your lands peaceful. We don't want you having to fucking travel all around the world where there's human trafficking, kids get kidnapped, all the things that come with that then. It's disgusting how we just blindly not look at it that's going on, and people rather go onto Facebook and join stupid bleeding things and get their likes from their buddies who they sit beside in the fucking job, then talk about it at lunchtime. Well, people are being slaughtered all around the world, but we'll highlight one nation at a time. It's the system. People in there, the Dáil, the EU, Belgium, there we go there, Belgians, all of them. And they put on TV and all stuff that we have a problem with each other because we look fucking different, or as you said earlier, a different accent or whatever. Fuck them. Alright, it's time for all of us to come together all around the world. You seen them in Brazil at the C30 yesterday, was it? The indigenous people. They're the carers of fucking the Amazon and all, and they have people like the people in that building in suits telling them how to take care of stuff. They wouldn't be able to tie their shoelaces if they wore them, you know. So that's where I am with all this. I want to support everyone, every person around the world, and take down the system, which will never happen. Never happen. You alright, buddy? I haven't got you on. You alright? You're not too famous. I'll get the back of you. You're alright. I want to be on. I won't put you on, pal. It's no problem. An anti-Indian protest. No, I'm not too sure what's going on here. These have all been given deportation notices, and I believe some of them are stating that they've worked in the country for a certain amount of period of time and have paid taxes and stuff like that, and are protesting why they're being asked to be deported. So that's why they're here. There was another group to the left of them with Ruth Coppinger and that, to do with violence against women. I don't know where they've gone. They might have went inside the building there. You have these lads here to do with Ukraine. Nationalisation of Ukrainians. How's it going? So it's a quiet morning, but you have 4 different, I don't know, 5. Because I keep forgetting that you have Bill over here. You go over to Bill. The guy watching me here, fucking going across the road and all. Be careful. I think Bill's in behind this. Bill confirmed to me that he's going to be the next guy that goes on it. There's Bill there. That's the next guy. On Monday he's going to go on a hunger strike. I will do, Bill. Will do. So we'll have a chat with Bill before we go, yeah? Hey, Alan. Alan Best. How's it going? Hey, yeah, how are you? Alright. Sorry? Darren Toner?
Yeah.
How's it going? DCRoams YouTube. You're here with the farming group, are you?
I'm not with the farming group, I'm just here to support.
Support, yeah. Good man. Did you travel in from anywhere or?
Selbridge.
Selbridge. Excellent. Top man. Fair play to you. Nice to meet you. Hey, guys. Alright. Oh, we got the signs in. Go back a bit. Ones are behind me. Where we lead, others follow. Got the same sign there. I think we have a bit of a megaphone. They used to have a megaphone here. See what you have to say.
Beautiful children standing here today are being violated like animals in an enclosure. We just cut down for grass. We came here so that we don't have to bury our children early. We came here to contribute. We came here to work. We came here to make
it's crazy.
that we can be the best citizens possible. We don't want to eat it. We don't want your benefits. We don't want your council houses. We don't get them anyway. We are here for one thing, and
Sorry, folks.
one thing only: safety. We are asking for an amnesty for these people that are standing here today, showing you this is us. We're not criminals. We are not rapists. We are not everything that the media says that we are. We are human. We are good people. And there is blood going through our veins. And that makes us important.
Yeah, Glenn, I think that's what they're saying. Is that they're getting deported now, notifications, and they pay taxes. Some of them saying about 3 years or whatever. I don't know. There's another person up this.
My name is David,
David.
and I'm standing here today with these wonderful people. People who are in for a change and contribution to this nation. My name is David. I am ADPI. We have come from far and wide, a nation. We have things we have stopped doing. But for some reason, we came to Ireland.
Here you go.
And in the warm embrace of peace, we came.
Yes, easy.
In the warm embrace of being cared for, we came. To seek peace. To seek honesty. To live for integrity, we came. We came as a body, we came. And we stand here today as a body to make a sound statement. A statement that need not be changed or be altered. Nothing else. For peace we came. But we offer our peace in mercy. We cry for mercy. We say, have mercy. Ireland, have mercy. We are not the problem. We are not your challenge. We are the change maker. We are the ones who can make things happen. We are here to add to it, not take out. We came.
How are the farmers doing?
We are here to add to it. We are not here to take away. We have the capacity. So I say to you, Ireland, behold solution.
How are you now? How are you?
Behold capacity. Behold men, women, children who can stop the change in this land. Behold change. Behold capacity. Behold hope.
So you can see this is the void here. On the left you have a standing group of humans. And on the right you have this. Irish men and women farmers fighting for their rights, fighting against chemicals and corruption, just fighting corruption. Who's this guy with? Same style. I love it now. Angry people. See. We go over and see if he's losing his rag.
We know Ireland is a nation of peace. We appreciate the warm welcome.
The mask is
We
down.
appreciate that you are humbly. We appreciate the peace that you give, the environment. But we cry, help, have mercy. Have mercy. We are not just a number. We are a people. People of capacity, that's who we are. We are a people that have a driven clear agenda to contribute, not to take. To contribute, not to take. We are professionals in our right. We are professionals in our right. We are here to add to it, not to take from you. No. And so we ask for one thing: amnesty for all. 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 And to my people. Amnesty for all. And to my people. We won't stand for. 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 Louder. 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 And to my people, we bring nothing but peace, hope, and love. And the greatest response that love will ever take is mercy. So I charge everyone here, cry for mercy. Let your soul yearn for it. Say, Ireland, have mercy. Ireland, have mercy. Give us amnesty. Give us amnesty. Give us amnesty for all. Amnesty for all.
His feet are on the ground in Ireland.
Amnesty for all. Amnesty for all. Thank you.
That's David.
10,000 Mr. Jim. 10,000 Mr. Jim.
I only listen to so much of that. Hold on, we'll nick in here. Thank you so much.
So the reality is it's make or break for you.
Oh, definitely it's make or break. If it goes through, it's going to have serious consequences for all. And it's not alone farmers, it's going to have serious consequences on everyone. It's going to have serious consequences on agriculture. There's all different business farmers supporting us, all us farmers. We spend our money in locality. We know more money than we spend in locality. So therefore, all Irish business includes a lot of Irish business.
Thanks very much. Fair play. Thank you.
Sorry, who's next?
Yeah, we're flying.
Who's next? I'm next. Yeah. So
Say all the right things.
well, that's part of the problem as well, isn't it, Alan? Like, and I see them. I'm not going to go on about it today. But I cover down the Grand Canal in Dublin too here, and as my saying is, the better clothes in the suitcases they go around in that I have in my home wardrobe at home. You know? I thought this was a tractor. Damn it! boiling frog, yeah. Now you're on fucking lists and you're waiting days and days to even get looked after, you know. You said a Megatron. Sorry though, sorry. Okay. Let's see what Bill's here. What do you want to do? He's free there, is he? Hey, Bill, you ready? Yeah? Do you want this on you or?
No, it's not Monday. What's this?
No, I won't have that on you. You go ahead.
What's the story with the tent? What's the story with this tent? I was going to go in to offer them. Try and get one.
No, I'm only down the road now. Pier Street. And I have a few tents there in the gap. One is for you.
Can you give me a phone number?
I'm live here, I am. Alright, give us your phone, I'll key it in. I'll key in on your keypad.
You need to read it first and then come back and show.
That's me. Save me in this DC, okay? And whenever you're ready to make a move on what you're doing, you call me, okay? There we go. And we'll sort that out for you, okay? Alright, be safe, Bill, yeah? That's Bill. I don't know what the details in about it. He's going on a hunger strike from Monday outside Leinster House. And he was looking for a tent. He has a sleeping bag, so I'm going to supply that to him. And we'll see how he gets on. All you can do is help. There's Jordan again saying hi. There's some cool hats. You don't mind if we... Sorry. Go ahead there. You're welcome.
No, Larry.
And they're cool hats. Have a look at that hat. Very good.
No. And the jumpers are over there.
Okay, and I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to join it down on it. Okay, thanks. Join me. 10 to 12. Yeah. I'm live here now, so if you have a phone there, let me key it into it for you there, buddy. This in relation with the farming, is it?
Yeah. I kind of know I can trust you from the way I was talking to you. So.
Yeah, no, that's no problem, buddy. Oh, there's a number in there already, yeah?
Okay.
There we go.
Just put your name.
I'm going to ring it there for you.
Okay. You do your own little bit of interview.
I do, yeah.
You might be my man now because they're blocked and everything. Like,
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm for.
That's twisting everything, you know.
Yeah. And to see that name I put in, that's the name of my channel on YouTube. Okay.
Thanks,
What's your
man.
name again?
Keelan.
Keelan, and you're from Leitrim, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we'll hook up before I go, okay? I'll actually turn this off. When we want to do something, we can put it back on. All right, my man. Pleasure meeting you.
Cheers.
All right. Thank you. You're welcome. Anytime.
We are anxious. We get the press. We have sleepless nights.
So there's a man there. He's obviously spoken to some mainstream. He said they don't fucking do. You heard them yourself. They don't listen. So yeah, we'll try and build bridges and get their voices heard. You know, that's twice his approachment there. That makes you feel good, and you know what I mean. You'll fucking grind the teeth, and you'll get out and work even harder. You know, no interviews and all, don't really do much, but it's getting their voice out there. You know what I mean. So if we can do that much, we'll be a happy man. Which one, Jordan? The one I'm aiming at now is people that have came into the country, possibly already in passes or whatever. Or they've got deportation notices and they're up here now protesting. They're saying that they pay taxes and they're working in the system and whatever else comes with that. So that's why they're here. And then the farmers' protest is going on all around Europe. This is the one in Dublin, Ireland. Against the, I have to pronounce me French better. The Mercosur. I think that's to do with stuff from South America coming to Europe, which is it's all banned. So they're protesting it here, all the Irish farmers. And there's an update for, there was another protest, but they're gone to protect women. See, the Irish Rural Association. It's a bit of organisation. You can feel it from the farmers. There's more organisation from some of the other protests. Well, no tractors. You need the tractors. And there, what they're saying, amnesty for all over there. The guy Dave, when he was on the mic, I heard him saying, Ireland have mercy. But he's in Ireland. It just doesn't make sense. No virgin boys, huh? Careful. Careful.
How many planes are we getting?
Huh?
How many planes are we getting?
No, it's playing mad. Did you hear him? Like, Ireland have mercy on him from an Irish street, like.
Yeah.
It'd be different if he was in, he's going at home and he was saying, Ireland help me. He's here. Yeah. But that's to do with,
planes do you want?
to do with
Get out.
deportation and all that, isn't it? Alright. How's the shoulder? With Paul here. The warrior. Yeah. No bother, yeah. He's been looking to say that he's been here. Get out the road.
You know, the only bit of power he has.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Look, if you're on the road, we can be there.
Yeah, well, how's the shoulder? When you're back then?
Well, I'm back up the hospital on the 18th next Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I'll find out. I'm starting to exercise myself to kind of move the arm a bit, to give what I did with the other arm.
Yeah, back into the groove of things.
I literally only just recovered from the left shoulder, having a partial dislocation. And then 2 days later, after hooking everything to the west. Yeah.
Are you going to be up for Dave tomorrow, are you? Or? Yeah.
I'm going up in the morning.
That's another thing, that's tomorrow. What time is that at, Paul?
Tomorrow, 4:10.
Dave Noonan's up at the Parkgate Street, up at the courts, beside Phoenix Park there. If anybody's about, give him some support. Dave's a good guy, know him well. He's been at it fucking years. And just to give him support. I even seen him when I was up there in City West. He was there wheeling the pram with his dog in it. And they picked him out and went after him.
Oh, yeah, you
know? So there's a chant going on over here. What are they shouting?
Amnesty for all! Amnesty for all!
My name is Arlene Oswald and I'm 14 years old. I live in Ireland as an immigrant home away from home. I don't know where I have
Plenty of cameras around. All right, Joe Shepherd. Put him under pressure, as Jack Charlton says. That's that great, man. Fucking nightmare with names when you're talking so many. I'm forgetting his name. Remember he's from Leitrim. And you remember his name? So that's Bill on the right. What was it? Something like Keane or something like that. Look, it's gone. It'll come back to me. Forget about it and it'll come back. This is Dublin, Leinster House, Dáil Éireann. The protests for the farmers. Everyone's got a sign up
And the milk price. Tell us how this deal will impact the dairy industry.
Oh yeah. Myself, DCRoams. It's a YouTuber, support whatever's going on in the city. Dublin City, local lad. Would you like to say anything there? Yeah. What's the name?
Hugh Farrell, General
Hugh Farrell.
Secretary ACSA, Irish Cattle and Sheep Farmers
Oh,
Association.
grand. And you just go ahead and speak yourself there and what's going on today.
I'd like to smother this one here going on, there's recording going on here.
Yeah.
I don't want to smother that for a second.
Okay, do you want to... There you go. I'll come back to you, yeah? Thanks very much, you. There you go, that's Hugh Farrell, Irish Cattle and Sheep Farmers Association. We're going to have a word with him now in a minute. All right. And the blinds done inside, is he? So got me camera. Farmers want fair play, not compensation. Shut the door on that.
So you get the masks and all.
Yeah, I'm best. Oh. Yeah, that's what everybody wants, isn't it? When you go around to different nations, everybody's looking for some type of justice. I don't know what's going on here. Lunch break, is it? 1 hour, she's at that 1 hour there. It's giving them 1 hour. Like 1 hour. I'm giving their orders. Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah, the girl's giving thumbs up to you. Nice one. Sorry there, sir. You go ahead.
One of our questions, Catherine.
Haha. Are you back from the gate?
I'm asking for one.
Poor people
What
up
do
there,
we want?
Ukraine over there, you know, they're all different.
Look at this
colours.
guy.
What do we want?
Ask him, has he got his passport?
Good day, everyone.
Yeah, they don't understand, they don't, Claire. See, when their minds are warped from the TV and all, they haven't got the capacity just to stop and say, hold on, what's Claire saying? Let's look into that. No, it's... You know yourself. DRC. Is that the DC or DRC? Like, I have a question for you. Did immigration just start like 5 years ago and all of a sudden certain countries are racist and all? Like, people have been immigrating to Ireland for years. And this has never, people have never went to the streets or went out with cameras and recorded stuff and all. You know, you're going to have to understand that things are really happening in the streets of Dublin and all over Europe. And people can see it. So to answer your question, we're against illegal immigration. We're against people coming into the country unvetted. We're against criminals coming into the country. We're against rapists coming into the country. Now, how do you determine on a human when they're coming into your country if they're one of them people? You fucking vet them. You get in touch with the government of the other country. You find out about these people. But they don't do that. They just ship them around now, human trafficking. And the sad stories of some of the good people that travel, some of their children are whipped up on boats, they're sold. You know what I mean? So look, there's so many sides to these stories, but for myself, as you asked, I'm not against immigration. People want to come here and work. They should have the right to do it, just like I should have a right to go. But I love my country. I'm not going fucking nowhere. You know, so as I say, immigration's going, it hasn't just, it's like the Ukrainian war. They say, oh, 2022, Russia invaded. No, they didn't. It's going on in 2014 and attacking the East. And the Eastern people there that spoke Russian were backed by the Russian Empire. Simple as that. And then you have your war going on. And who usually dies is the normal man and woman who joins the army, who follows orders. And that's the thing I don't like about Ireland now where Ukraine is. They go around saying Ukrainian flags and all, and then they'll piss on our flag because we want our freedom. It's the exact same thing. Just one is Russian and one was British. And I do understand that with time it passes, and I have friends from England and all, so all that sort of war talk with English people is finished with me. But I want my land back. You know, that's a little mini rant from me. People may agree, may disagree, but it's not my opinion, it's my perspective, because this is what I see in the streets. You know, I could walk 10 minutes from here and I'll more than likely show you 20 to 30 tents with people from God knows where living in them, you know. Are we waiting for an incident like City West to happen up there? I don't want that to happen. One assault, one murder's enough for me. So yeah, really fucking sorry for going on like that, but he asked me a question and I'd like to reply. Mr. Charles Broadwater. It's the, sorry Charles, I'm ranting there. It's the farmers' protest. For that's the Mercosur. Still with South American meats and all coming into Europe. And they're banned in the EU. So this is what this protest is about. There's many of them going around in Europe today. All over Europe, these protests coinciding with each other. So there might be a few more lives going around throughout the day. That's what's going on here. Over the other side is to do with deportations, and some people are saying they're paying taxes and they should be allowed to stay and all. So I'm staying away, man. because it just leads into all that sort of questioning. So, do you agree with immigration? Blah blah blah. If they knew me, they'd know. Who are these guys? RTA, no? Ugly black bit. Just so far so hard that my neighbour called me and asked me if I'm alright or not. I suppose it was Putin, was it? Putin did it. That's what you should have said. It wasn't me, it was Putin. Just hovering around here. The General Secretary, this is ICSA, Irish Cattle and Sheep Farmers Association, Hugh Farrell, General Secretary. He's up from Laois, Port Laois, County Laois. Are the farmers fighting? Banned and chemical meats and stuff coming into Europe. I'm trying to get some of the signs in for you. Get an understanding. So there's the massacre there, you see? Slam the door. You're alright, Kristen, beyond. I believe some of the meats are banned in the EU. It's to do with trade from the South America. It's being pushed that they can trade in Europe. The farmers are coming out now. And you know yourself, there's other issues that the farmers are having with the governments and that. So this is just one battle of many. So as I say, if anybody's around the area, get up here. If you're on your walk, on your lunch, get up and give them some support. Ask them some questions, what's going on. As what I'm finding them, there's a lot of them here willing to speak, you know. Really are. Yeah, the Irish beef and Welsh lamb. I have 420 here with me, he's down the far end. He's covering them boys. I'm hovering here for Hugh Farrell. And you know yourself, you can't have the cows farting, you know. Patrick Bill speaking facts. But we always have to counter that statement. But that the four hunger now, nothing has came over as yet, but the four hunger strikers that were down the far end there to the left, yesterday they got some good news, and I believe the government are going to sit with them now and give them what they were fighting for, which is the HAC card and the full pension. And that was just 4 of them. I believe we're talking to the 52nd day of the hunger strike, and they're all at home now today with their families. So God bless them. I hope you have a lovely Christmas with their families, because it's tough going what they did. As I say, I believe it was 52 days, no food, and the government now have agreed to sit with them, and we hope we can confirm then that they get the HAC card and the full pension. But that was one protest that was peaceful, and they seem to be getting what they look for. So I know, Karen, don't be. I hear you, thanks very much. I think I needed to get over 3,000 public viewing hours or something, you know. It's all these different connotations in YouTube, but that's the least of my. I really appreciate you saying that. Someone was saying that on a chat the other day. But I don't get paid a dime, like. And I have what you call it. Me fucking brain. Skip that. There's a thing in my YouTube one where you can give a few cents or whatever, a few euro, and my plan was to help me buy stuff for homeless people and that, you know. There's a couple of me mates, I'll be honest, that's what it was really for. It was two of me good friends I know, we grew up with, and I have a thing there for, and they throw in stuff for me, you know, and they know where it goes. It always goes to the homeless. So that was that part of, if I ever was getting sort of donations, as you say, or anything like that, that's what it was for. I don't want it. I'm fed and I have my bed at home, and that's me happy, you know. But no, thanks very much for saying that. Hey, SFX, what's all the racist talk for? Thanks anyway, Claire. Appreciate it. Very good. Appreciate it. God bless you. What's your problem, AESFX? What's wrong with you? You don't like free speech, do you know? Only certain people are allowed free speech in your world, is that right? Morning, Summer. Thanks for joining the chat. You're at to join us in Dublin, Ireland. We're in Dublin too. We're outside Leinster House. It's where the government resides.
Trying to find a place in this world where they can finally stop running.
Yeah, Alan, that's the fair play. That's the one I was thinking of. I have a buy me a coffee in there, I do. And you'll see there's, if you go in, there's a little note there saying what I'd be using it for. And it means people will be able to give people a shout out, you know. Whoever gave a donation, you know what I mean? We'd approach whoever needs something, and then you'll get a shout out for helping out. That's all. That's all that's for. Thanks, Paolo. This is what it's about. Like, it's the same like the people who say to me on me chat, "Oh, someone's saying something bad." Now, when it comes to really going at someone, maybe I might have to get involved and delete them. But no, I'm all about free speech. You're more than welcome to come on here onto my chat and give your views. If you don't agree with me, you can say it, but like, you don't have to be nasty about it, you know. You don't have to go to these silly words and all these ists and isms, you know. Just talk, and we'll talk about it at a human level, just as a human being. Is are they doing the correct things when they arrive in other nations? And then we can talk. Pogue my home. See, that sort of talk gets you nowhere. AESFX 2616. Because you're just going to be ignored now. Something wrong with him. Well, I wouldn't discuss him now, you know what I mean? This is what he wants. He wants to be an attention seeker, these people are, you know? So let him seek attention, just ignore him. Or her, or whoever it may be, you know, you just don't know. So if you're either one or a day or whatever, I apologise if I got you wrong. Then you take us away from what we're really here for, is giving people a voice. There you are, Harmas. Greetings from Texas. Yeah?
Do you want a coffee?
No, don't drink it.
Or tea?
Hold on, take that on me mouth. I'm going to interview him in a while. He's General Secretary of the Farmer Community. No, I'm okay. I'm double jobbing here, I am. for 420. Oh, will I read both chats? The world is yours. That's a protest about these are all down to be deported, I think, and they're fighting back, saying that they've worked here and they pay taxes now. That's what they're doing. And over here you have the farmers' protest, who I've exchanged my phone number with a couple of them, and hoping we'll have a chat with you, who's the head secretary for them, and another lad from Leitrim. Now, I should have a camera coming out of the top of my hat here as well, from my head. Who's in this? Person has dreams for others also benefits the economy. Hold on, yup.
How are you in?
That's what you don't want to be doing, because the guards are checking us out on the middle of the road and that's so I really want to engage with them over there. KFC and McDonald's, yeah, in the city centre, and over them houses there is Grafton Street. You'll have a McDonald's, Burger King and that. That's more like it. Keep the chat nice and then we can all get on. And we'll listen to your views as well, SFX, you know. We just need all to get on. Ah, 420's chats disappear off his phone. So I couldn't, just seen your name there, Saoirse, disappearing. He's back, he's gone off to get a coffee, he is. And, double jobbing here I am. Cheers, bro, that's the spirit. No, we don't have a problem, we don't even know you, you know. Yeah, good man, nice one. Ah, Claire, you shouldn't have, but listen, thanks very much. We'll know what we'll do with that. Power to the people, CPTN Homer. We'll get this in on 420's camera as well. And there we go, double camera. Hey, School in Monaghan apparently has banned all pork items from building, so it starts. Disgrace. Wish mammies from Saggart were there. I'm furious the spin they put on it. Yeah. Corruption rules, unfortunately, at the moment. Jacket spud with crispy onions. You sound like that beans and tuna guy. Yeah, I was just going to get a coffee.
What is the day for the
LP. Alright. There you go. What's this? Scan me. Right, there we go, we're back on my own there. Do you own a car, DC? No, everything's on foot, buddy. Or I do be on the mountain bike now and again, cycle around the city. And there's LP audits. Sorry, LP.
I'm
right,
good,
buddy.
bro. You?
All good, yeah.
Never better, bro. You?
Yeah. Good, man.
How are you keeping up?
Very good.
Don't you
I've been meaning to talk to you.
Oh yeah, talk to you again.
Okay. See you later, brother. There's LP audits, off he goes. There's 3 of us here now covering it, as well as the mainstream. The same Virgin. You want to check a sport with a bit of, would you like chili mince in it? And maybe a little drizzle of sriracha or a taco sauce on top. That's what I'd be. I haven't had a jack of spud in a while. You can't beat an old jack of spud with a nice chili mince. But as I was saying there, ASFX, now we can have a chat. No, I don't have a car. As I say, I'm on the bike most of the time. On foot. Lewis. Wherever we can get to with public transport, I'll use it, you know. And then, if, like the City West, if they stop the Lewis, I'll just fucking go down the dual carriageway on foot. You know? Bolognese and stuff. Yeah, that's Alan Best. Nice fucking. Oh, sorry. Nice chili sauce. Yeah, we're all getting hungry now. But thanks, got back to that. Thanks, Claire. The star, God bless you. Lucky to see you go later on tonight, I do. At Pier Street train station. He's a homeless guy, Irish homeless. Eddie. Have to see him today, so you'll see you later on, Claire. So thanks very much. How's it going? This is good. How are you?
Sorry about that.
How's it going? You okay, buddy? Do you want to go ahead now, or?
Well, a quick one, yeah.
A quick one, yeah, I'm in. So you just let us know what's going on today. And
We're protesting here against the Mercosur deal as Brazilian beef or South American beef coming into this country. But there's no regulations, there's deforestation, and we are farming here to the letter of the law.
Yeah.
We can't produce anything like that, and we're regulated to a very tight collar, and we can't accept anything inferior coming in here on ourselves. As for a lesser product, when they have a top quality product in Europe,
yeah,
we can't accept that.
Yeah, 100%. And you've seen, I don't know if you've seen in Brazil yesterday at the C30, the indigenous people, they went in, they stormed the building because of what you just said, deforestation. And these people know, they know the jungles in the Amazon over there, like you know the law of the land here, and it's disgraceful. So thanks very much for your time, and we'll see you around, yeah? Thank you. Fair play to you. Probably have to brush up on my interview stuff.
What's your channel again?
DCRoams.
Roams?
Roams, R-O-A-M-S.
Yeah, I was just... Fair play to you.
Press.
Fair play to you.
Feeling it there as well.
Oh yeah, I know.
Fuck, you have to.
I need it. I need bulletproof fucking stuff here at the moment.
I'm fucking sweating.
It's either that or we're going to have to do what the young girl did in Scotland with the
axe in one hand and the axe. Yeah. Braveheart, huh?
Definitely. Celtic blood.
And then you seen the response online with that. Some people were, what the fuck?
She was right.
And then when you know the detail of it.
Yeah. And she was right, because at the end of the day, she's a young girl trying to defend herself, and the only way she knew how, at 12 years of age, like the 10-year-old child that got raped out City West. You know, like, at the end of the day, what happened there was totally disgusting. And everybody should be getting rid of them in City West itself because of what's happened. It's not just our own Irish adults and teenagers that are being abused. Now it's our children, you know. It's disgusting and it's terrible what happened. These are complicit, the guards are complicit with what took place.
100%.
And they're complicit in what they did. They stood for them, they should be standing for the Irish people. Yet they may need protection, but they need protection for themselves.
Well, this is it now. Like, see the likes of this farming protest. Like, there should be unity now with this. The fishermen, the taxi. I had a taxi driver talking to me yesterday, and he was giving out fuck about Uber and what it's doing to the real taxi men in this country.
Because my brother's a taxi man and he was doing the same protest.
So it's not just the farmers, it's the whole system that they're coming after to change it all.
Every career, it doesn't matter whether you're a baker, a farmer, a taxi driver, a bus driver. It's the whole system of every indigenous job that people are working are being affected by this. The whole work. Even going from education alone with the indoctrination to then the bus drivers.
You're just touching on another one there in the schools.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And this isn't stuff you're making up.
No, it's all factual. And the government can give out all they want. It's truth.
It's in your right. Even if you don't, it doesn't matter what issue is.
Yes.
You don't like it, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly.
They're roaring again, Paul. How long we go down? I haven't really covered them, so.
And you're better off.
I covered them months ago when you were attacked and all, so like this, they lose their privilege with me when they do act like that.
Yeah.
I'm not there to antagonise them, I'm there just to show what they're doing.
I'm wondering how many points we can get them, you know.
All right, guard.
Stop deportation!
There's LP getting stuck in. I was just a little comment on that over there, like.
Yeah. Equality for all, naturalisation.
Over the 6 counties.
Yeah, exactly. Ukrainians. This is like initially when the Ukrainians came here, we all had agreement that yet they were fleeing the thing, but then all of a sudden, like it's all economic Ukrainians and coming in, not the genuine people that did come in. It's all economic people coming in now. You know, like basically for our benefits. That's all it is. Like since basically 2023, the end of it, they've all come in. They've all come in. Their droves. They're all here for the economic or money, the social welfare, everything else. There is few genuine people that have come over and have are working and fair play, and they're working to make a life of them. And no issues with them because they're contributing back to the country and their society. But the others that are coming, not just Ukrainians, I'm talking about illegal migrants that come into the country, they're not contributing to the society. They're just here hanging around, causing problems in the parks, in the streets, at hotels, everywhere they go. There's nothing but bad vibes from them. There's always issues with them.
Go on, listen to you, Paul.
You know, it's bad enough we have our own individual Irish people causing problems. We don't need to be importing them as well, because at the end of the day, we know who. Well, not necessarily know. We know what we're dealing with our own Irish people, but because we don't know who these individuals are, we don't know what they're capable of and what damage they're going to do to the people. They're coming in, stabbing people on the streets.
But you can look into what they do.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. But the government is not doing the right thing. The government should be seeing all this, but they're helping to support all this criminal activity on the streets against the Irish people. They're part and parcel of everything that's happening. They're instigating the whole lot. You know, they're instigating the whole lot against the Irish people. Like, imagine going around like I can't think of the place there. And thing, the guy knocks on the doors and stabbing people.
He's loving you with that cover.
Yeah, you know, don't mind him. That's the way I see it. Imagine, you know, like you can't even open your own doors and stabbing you. I can't think of the place up by Christmas, you know, up by Usher's Island, you know, the place up around that way.
Merchant's Quay, is it?
No, not Merchant's Quay, the place where the guy went around knocking on the doors to stab them. It's up by that. I can't think they're all offhand, but it's up that direction.
Right.
You know, and he went around knocking on doors and people answered the doors and he stabbed them. Like the guy that got his throat slashed, remember?
Yeah.
You know? So that's what it's all about. Kids can't even outside their own house. You can't leave your baby in a buggy outside your own house in a garden, in a gated area.
That's slow up here, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I know, Paul. Come on, guards, we can investigate. Yeah, Al. Yeah. I don't get into it too much, Alan, but there's more diversity in my sitting room than there is the fucking majority of the fuckers that go around shouting and fucking roaring the nonsense. You know? There's a few extra bodies. A couple of extra bodies. And that's my point, Alan, like, before, like, what was all this kick-off? Since COVID, really, all the different things that have been causing problems in nations. Yeah, and they also have, they're trying our best Virgin. Let's see where the boys are. Sorry lads, where are you driving down from? You just come from
Mead.
where? Mead. Mead, both from Mead. Fair play lads. You have the support here now, yeah? Fair play. The Mead boys. The Derry, Leash, Mead, Galway I've seen as well, so you have them. It's just a pity the tractors didn't come, isn't it? The tractors would be great. Alright, so who's down on this side of the road, that's why he bit of overtime. This is what you have over here, right? This is for Ukraine, right? Just so you don't know. Oh, I took my home, don't do it again. 30 days is not 1,000, 30 days. Ah yeah, they just drove up from wherever. They came a few years ago. They cosplayed in chaos, they did. Some of them actually broke ranks with the team they were with. They said, fuck that. And they went all over Dublin City, they did. Like a lockdown, you know. There he is, how's the man? You alright? Huh? All shouting and roaring on TV, doesn't even say hello to you then. Little Marty McFly. Little politician head. No, Marty, whatever his fucking name is.
Not Marty McFly, is it? No, that's his man now, so you can go there.
Have a missed call there. Yeah, Alan. No comment.
Quite stunned by that over there.
On the left?
On the left.
Yeah.
Quite stunned by that.
Like that, it's actually growing, isn't it?
No shame, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And there's about 5
Aku Love, you're in Dublin, Ireland. Yeah, like that's growing, it is.
Organised.
They've actually got more police down for overtime.
Isn't it
And
unbelievable?
more shackles for them.
Isn't it unbelievable?
Yeah. And there's the farmers.
Make sure you all sub to the channel there, will you guys? Catch all the chaos in Dublin every day of the week, DCRoams.
Shrink her down again. Yeah, so thanks for joining the chat, Aku Love. Dublin, Ireland. So, a couple of protesters turned into 3, 4, 5. We're down to 4 again because there's a guy over behind all that bill. Yeah, took my number as well. And he's going on a hunger strike from Monday. And as we spoke about earlier, they had 4 hunger strikers down in the far end of Kildare Street there, and we got word that they got some good news yesterday, so they're at home with their families now and they can start preparing for a very good Christmas. So let's hope now that we've heard the good news, but we need confirmation that the HAC card and the full pension scheme that they were offered in 1999, that they get it all. So as someone said earlier, that peaceful protests don't work, and I sort of agree, but there's one that I think it was it 52 days? 52 days was they didn't need for. You'd have to nearly kill yourself to have these boyos inside there to listen to you. And you have a Ukrainian one over in this corner. If that's to do with deportations, that's to do with the farming, and as I say, there's bills over the back of them behind the signs there, and he's going on a hunger strike Monday, and he was looking for someone to supply him with a tent. So he spoke to the right people. We've exchanged some information, and the tent will be supplied when he looks for it. And that's just a recap on what's going on outside Leinster House, Dublin, Ireland. It's 20 to 1. How'd you get the day off?
Hard work. Worked all fucking night.
Yeah, this is it. Morgan since I've been 16, pal, alright. Alright, there's John Malloy.
Gentlemen,
There's John. There, double hands. There you go.
how are we doing?
All good, man. How are you?
I see we have a contingent to our left.
There's a good one here.
Yeah.
So these people-
You can tell him the details there. I'll keep roaming around. How did you get the day off? Intelligence. That's how I got the day off. Being my own man. Not relying on the system. Thanks, Novaver. You got it in one.
What's the story? Where's all the farmers?
And 3 left, 3-3. I'm not too far from here. I'm a local lad, so it doesn't take me more than 5 minutes to get here.
What do you think of the song? How you doing, babes?
Yeah. Nothing there. I had to get out of the house for an hour or so.
46. As I say, for some reason this has been going on for fucking ages. When I fully charge it up, like,
Okay,
it goes for a while.
What kind of phone is it?
Galaxy.
Look, it's the same as this kind of just a normal.
Hi, Judith.
835.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing special, like. Nothing special.
You are alone or what? Where the fuck?
Hey, Judith, welcome to the chat. Nice to meet you. Here we go again now, the chance.
Don't be sticking in there either. Bring it in.
Bring it in. Yes, sir. Make Ireland safe again on our hoodie. Right there.
Juice is a bit small. Then you get him a big fucking
There's the
head, don't I?
hat.
That's the one to follow.
Malahhead.
That's the only one to follow.
What do you think I did the song here this morning, Bill?
Oh, brilliant. I fucking love it. I love it. Sit down the clock.
Give. Me. Mine. Our sign's gone up over there, is there? Back in a minute, lads. Yeah, I think he's finished. I'll tell him. Put your back, John. Nah, he's going. Yeah, he's going back on now, I think. Yeah, nice one for that. John, nice one. Say, Claire, have a lovely day. Don't work too hard if you're in work. And get on the house. That's what I was telling you there. There's Bill. We're going to connect with him in a bit, so and then we'll get the full detail on what his strife is with the government. Well, he's confirmed he's going on a hunger strike from Monday. And we'll get more detail off him. It mightn't even be today, like, but he has my phone number and that there. Michelle. No, I haven't seen Michelle in a good while. I've seen a few of her. Do you know when I actually seen her again? It was when the City West riots were going on, when the protests were going on up there. I seen her putting out a lot of videos from content from Dublin. But no, I haven't seen her. Last time I seen her was when she done that big fucking walk up to this very building. No, so no Michelle. Scale heads. with that guy. Never get there, you're looking for someone behind them. Probably right in front of me. So anyone just joined there among all the farmers here. The massacres to do with South American meat trade and that into Europe, but they're all banned in Europe and that, so this is one of the strikes with the government here in Ireland. Farmers are under attack big time. So if anybody's out there, they are walking around the area taking a lunch break, come down and give them their support. Excuse me.
Hold on a minute.
Secretary. Sorry. Good energy.
I've been dumped.
Sorry, is this one, you're just going to stay here, is it?
Yeah, we're going to have a few speeches.
Few speeches and that, okay. Thanks very much. So there's going to be a few speeches here now in a few minutes. See what they have to say. Where's the rest of them? Down there, is he? 420, that is down there.
Whatever about schemes or whatever, it's even when you have the meetings on, when people hear about the meetings and when they read about them.
What's your name? Nick. Where did you travel down from?
Wexford.
Wexford. Would you like to say a few things on why you came here?
Yeah, I suppose, look, the Mercer deal is a new directive that in now to try and, I suppose, pick up car sales in Germany, and what they're doing is they're trading Irish beef farmers for that.
Yeah.
So as part of the Mercer deal, we are now going to import beef from South America.
South America, yeah.
And they're cutting down the rainforest to do this.
Yeah.
So any EU or any kind of environmental initiative that we've all been supporting for the last 5 years goes out the window.
Yeah.
It's completely pointless. Why are we doing what we're doing when we're going to import beef from South America? We're going to cut down the rainforest, and it's all to promote the sales of cars in Europe.
Right.
Car sales in like Germany, where Volkswagen, Mercedes, different car brands have been made, their sales are down. So in order to get them back up, they're now producing this Mercer deal.
Yeah.
So we're going to buy their beef, and they're going to buy our cars.
The car, really. Okay, and then there's other connotations with it as well that's going on. An attack on your lands and machinery you have to be using in the future and stuff like that.
Exactly.
You know. Thanks very much for your time and best of luck. We'll get there.
Thank you.
Sorry, look. Right, so it's some sort of.
Right. I'll just write it. Here, can I give you a ring in a minute?
I'm a paid up member.
You! Sir, no, you're not.
The Ardy farmer.
This is an ordinary farmer. Give us a bit of a chance there.
Up the lads, up the farmers.
Merkers are out! Merkers are out! Keep it up.
Go to Merkers.
Keep the posters up.
Just move everyone here in the front so we can get a decent shot.
Yeah, there's no problem, yeah. We'll all work together.
Move back in.
It's no problem.
No bother, sorry lads. If everyone posters up again, over here, up.
Brilliant.
Very good. It's all got the shot. Excellent. Fair play to you. Now I believe now there's going to be someone on a speaker, LB. I think there's going to be someone now on a speaker now, speaking here. So.
I'm just kind of listening to that.
Yeah, I was there with them earlier. And
listen, 420. What's the story? Is the Ukrainian thing on the corner? Is that something separate altogether?
Yeah, it's separate as
so
well.
There's fucking 3 protests.
Yeah, and there's a guy over at the back there, Bill. Go over and meet Bill. He's got a hunger strike Monday morning. He's behind the signs. He's sitting in behind the barrier.
No bother.
All right. Thanks, love, Wilma. Just seeing you there. Hello, Shiga. It's just a protest from against. I have to get the pronouncing right. Mercosur. It's to do with South American beef coming into Europe and that. There's a lot of European countries now today, and coinciding with each other, are protesting. And then on the other side, behind the police there, you have I think there's a few people here meant to be getting deportation or whatever, so they're fighting that. They're saying that they've worked in Ireland and they pay taxes and stuff like that, so solicitors ignored us, and you can see some of the signs there. And I'm here for the farmers, so. I think he was on the speaker there. The claw. Change hands. All right there. The crown, I think that's how many letters or something about words you've used in your comments. I believe you're number 2 on the list of comments. I'm still fucking learning all this as well. But I think that's how you search it. It's still going to see. Yeah. Ah, Triple J. Potato. These lads here know all about potatoes. As I say, you here, that's the guy with the speaker in his hand there. He's the General Secretary. I think he's going to start speaking now. You're welcome, Alan. Let's get this guy's name right. Yeah, Hugh Farrell. He's the General Secretary of the Irish Cattle and Sheep Farmers Association. That's him there with the speakers. And fair play to him, he gave me some time. He spoke to me. That's John Malloy speaking from there. From the risen people. Triple J, quick update for you. They're protesting Mercosur. That's to do with South American beef and that coming into the EU, which it's banned. So there's protests coinciding all throughout Europe today against it. You see there's a bit of a crowd here. These are just preparing to speak. And The other noise behind me, Triple, is to do with deportations.
Friends, farmers, fellow campaigners.
Here we go.
Thank you for standing here today. We're here for one reason, and one reason only.
Yeah, that's now you have it.
To say loud and
That's
clear.
it, Triple. You're
No
in
to
the now.
Mercosur. No to cheap beef imports that would destroy our Irish farming. No to sell out of our land. Yes, to protecting the future of Irish farming. No to Mercosur on health grounds. For years we've been told, don't worry, the government is on your side. They say they oppose Mercosur. They say they are fighting our corner. Well, if this is fighting, I'd hate to surrender. Let's be clear about what's at stake. This deal would open your door to hundreds of thousands of tons of beef from South America. Beef produced to standards that would never be allowed here. Cattle reared in land that was once rainforest. Production with weaker traceability, weaker production. Beef produced to standards that would never be allowed here. Cattle reared in land that once was rainforest. Produced with weaker traceability, weaker animal welfare, and far weaker climate change rules. And yet, the EU is there to reward that, all while demanding more and more from Irish farmers at home. That's hypocrisy.
That's not working.
As highest order. Irish farmers are already doing everything asked of them and more. We've cut emissions, we've improved animal welfare, we deliver on top quality, fully traceable beef that consumers can trust. But now we're told we must compete with countries that don't meet any of these standards. That's not free trade, that's a fix. And what are we offering in return? So-called safeguards. Let me tell you what that means. It means that after beef prices collapse, after families' farms go under, and only then will Brussels ever consider acting. Independent studies shows beef prices could fall by as much as 45% in 5 years if Mercosur goes ahead. 45%! That's not the production, that's the extermination of our sector and beef sector. So today we're sending one message from the gates of Leinster House to every politician who claims to support rural Ireland. Stop dithering, start doing. If you say you stand with farmers, then prove it. If you say Mercosur is bad for Ireland, then block it. Don't just complain about it. If you truly believe in Irish food sovereignty, then stand up and defend it. Because this isn't just about farmers, it's about communities. When farms disappear, rural Ireland collapses with them. The marts, the shops, the schools, the local churches. We're fighting today for the right of our children to farm land, the parents and the grandparents work. We're fighting for tribal rural Ireland, not one hollowed out by bad deeds and broken houses.
Yes, that's right.
And I want to thank every farmer, every farm family, every supporter who came here today. You're the backbone of Ireland for the state of it. We're here to demand action, because this fight is not over.
Sun's in my eyes
And as long as I see it here as a fight, and me as president, we keep shouting loud and clear, no to Mercosur, no to hypocrisy, no to selling out the Irish farmers. So I say to the government and the MPs, don't tell us you're on the side of farmers while standing idly by in Brussels. Don't talk about climate action while importing beef from deforestation land. Don't pretend to care about rural Ireland. If you won't fight for it, and don't tell us you're opposed to Mercosur, and then you're doing nothing. Today we stand united, and we stand proud, and we stand determined to protect our way of life. Not just for this generation, but for our next generation. Together we send one message that is no one can ignore. No to Mercer. Yes to Irish farmers. And yes to the future of rural Ireland. Thank you, lads.
Well done.
Thanks, Sean. I'd like to...
Sean. Where is up a bit?
No, you can't. You kind of have to turn your ears to
What are they doing?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, much better.
Thanks, Sean. I'd like to ask Alan Style from IFA to address the crowd here and thank her for their attendance here today.
Come in your way there, tell me, I'll move out.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here today.
Come closer.
I'm not used to being on it out here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here today. It's great to be able to join with all the farming organisations in opposition to Mercosur. Mercosur is a very serious piece of work coming down the line at us, and it's very important that we are united in our opposition to such a deal. It's hard to countenance that such a deal would be made, knowing that such a gap exists between the standard of production that we have in this country and the standard of production in the countries that we are being asked to take these imports from. It's both hypocritical, I think, and it's contradictory to everything that has been said about how we produce. We're asked to produce a very high standard, high traceability. We're asked to produce a standard that makes sure that we have low emissions. And yet we're allowed to take in beef and poultry, we sometimes get the poultry from. We have to take beef and poultry in from a country that has very little, if any, traceability, that has very low standards of production, and we can't see what is going on. If this deal comes in, we're being promised that we have safeguards. We don't trust those safeguards. DJ Sante told us only a year ago that they can't stand over the traceability of what's coming in. We know that if there's a disturbance in the market, we're told that we'll be compensated for that. That's like closing the door when the horse has bolted. Far too late. We have lost out before that ever happens. So we are absolutely, totally united against the Mercosur deal coming in. Next week is going to be a very key week, and we have to put huge pressure both on our Taoiseach, on our Minister for Agriculture, and on our MEPs. Our Taoiseach will be at the heads of state next week meeting in Denmark, and our Minister for Agriculture will be there as well. And they will have to stand their ground and make sure that Ireland is well represented and that they round up other support to oppose this deal when the decision is being made next week. And should that fail, the pressure then will come upon our MEPs that we must make sure that we've only 14 MEPs out of 711. But those MEPs are in the two main parties, I suppose, or maybe three of the main parties in Europe. And we have to put huge pressure on those MEPs to get support from their fellow MEPs to create that opposing bloc, that majority blocking that can be used still, even if it's passed next week. We can still block it if that group can be got together, that 35% can be got together. So the work isn't done yet. And even if things go wrong next week, I hope they don't, but if they do, the work still must continue to keep that effort, to pressure on our MEPs to make sure that they get that majority, that working majority, to make sure that they can oppose what's happening. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. We stand fully behind every farmer who opposes Mercosur, because not only does it affect our beef and our sheep farmers, it also affects our poultry farmers. And I think we're all under pressure enough. Just because we've had one good year, one swallow doesn't make a summer. So there's a lot to be done still. So keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thanks, Alice, for that address. I'd like to ask John Joe, Sarah here from the Hills and Workshop, how that's your...
Hollywood.
Sorry.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, look, I'd like to wish thank Sean and Hugh here for giving me the opportunity to
the
speak
hedge,
today.
how are you?
Look, this is a serious issue for all of us. The Irish Nature and Hill Farmers Association wish to express our deepest concern and outright opposition to the proposed EU-Mercosur trade deal. This trade deal represents a serious and immediate threat to the Irish beef industry, and in particular to our suckler farmers who continue to produce a world-class grass-fed premium product under some of the highest environmental and animal welfare standards in the world. If ratified, the Mercosur deal would open the European markets to large volumes of beef produced in countries where environmental, animal welfare and traceability standards fall far short of those required of Irish and European farmers. It would effectively force our suckler farmers to compete on an uneven playing field, one where their commitment to quality, sustainability and regulation is punished rather than rewarded. Where we have heard repeated references to safeguards and protections being built into the deal. However, from our analysis, these so-called safeguards are weak, difficult to implement and ultimately unenforceable. The policing mechanisms in the Mercosur countries are not sufficiently robust to ensure that imported beef meets the standards demanded of EU producers. To pretend otherwise is to mislead both farmers and consumers. Let us be clear, Irish beef farmers are being used as sacrificial pawn in a bigger geopolitical chess game. While some may benefit from the increased export opportunities in other sectors, it is the Irish suckler farmer, the backbone of our rural economy and custodians of our landscape, who will pay the ultimate price. Today, the INHFA is calling on all politicians and political parties, regardless of affiliations, to stand up and be counted. The time for silence and compromise is over. We must send a clear and united message to Brussels. No to Mercosur, no to unfair trading, no, no, no. Irish farming, our rural communities and the integrity of our food systems depend on us. So a message out of here today to politicians inside the door: we are saying no to Mercosur and we expect you to say the same. Thanks very much.
Well said.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, BBB. I got a couple myself with it. The fellow in front of us there is Hugh Ganley. He's the General Secretary.
Because all farmers are here and we all understand
Try to get it right.
And it's shown clearly here today as in unity, and that's really where we're going to win anything.
Irish Cattle and Sheep Farming Association. That's who all these boys are.
I wasn't expecting to talk here, but ICMSC is very against Mercosur deal. Politicians are trying to muddy the water and put farmers against farmers, saying that Mercosur is going to be good for the dairyman and that we should be for it. ICMSA can see straight through that. There's no deal in this for dairy. South American countries produce their own dairy, more than enough for themselves. We're already in world markets, so that's a red herring, and we will not be pitted against farmers here. The beef industry is vital for the dairy industry in this country. The beef man is taking the dairy calves and producing an outlet for those animals. So the red herrings that the government and EU is trying to pitch farmer against farmer is not going to run. We stand strongly with our fellow beef farmers. In terms of Mercosur, the EU is losing all credibility. They have, for the last several years, spent time and time again telling farmers that we have to be environmentally friendly, we have to be animal standards, animal rights standards, and then on the back of that turn around and say that they will do a deal with a country that has no none of the standards that they have been implementing on EU farmers. It's just ludicrous, and they're losing all credibility, both in terms of environmental standards, animal welfare standards, and good food standards. Where they think they're going with this, I do not know. To sell out what the CAP was built for, which was for food security within Europe, and now to turn around and risk that in order to sell some German cars, it's beyond belief. So we say no to Mercosur, and hopefully we can stop it. Hopefully we can get support from the EU farmers to come out and stand against it as well, and with any luck we will be able to stop it. Thank you.
Well done, man.
Thanks, Roland. Right question. Jackie Flannery.
Jackie Flannery.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the second day Irish Rural Association stands at the gates of the Dáil, and that in itself is a sad thing, because it means that the government inside is not listening to us. It means that our MEPs in Europe are not listening to us. We are delighted to be here today because 2 years ago we called for the farm organisations in this country to work together. They are now working together for this aim here today. We support that as a voluntary lobby group. We say no to Mercosur because it will absolutely obliterate our beef industry, our suckler industry, and our poultry industry. We cannot allow food to come into this country that is hormone filled, that is dangerous, that is not reliable, particularly when we have products in this country that is top notch. What worries me is that we have farmers in this country that have quality controlled and have done all of the work that is required for them. Why should they be continued to put under pressure to produce these prime products when you have rubbish products coming into Ireland? So from Irish Rural Association, the message is very, very clear. It's a no to Mercosur. And we support the farm organisations, and we will continue to work with the farm organisations when and where we can on this issue. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, top woman, well said, PBB.
Thanks, Jackie. Look, it is our second day out here on different issues, and in fairness, it's sad that we have to be coming and spending our time fighting for something that should automatically happen. But we have to keep up the work. I'd like to call on Mighty Collins there, Deputy. Maybe there's a few words to say there, or and the other deputy there in the background.
Okay, thanks everybody. First of all, I'd like to thank the ICSA and all the farm organisations that are here today. And as Jackie has just said before, this is our second day running, being inside here trying our best to protect the rights of the country people and the farmers in this country. And that's not the position we should be, or to be given to you. And they're failing in their right, most of them, to give it to you. Each and every day we hear inside here, knock the farmer, knock the farmer, knock the farmer. No, it's coming from Europe. So Europe is dictating to the boys inside to kick the farmer. But we must stand up, unfortunately, and stand together united. And we certainly will, whether it is in this country or whether it is in Europe. I can promise you, our man out there in Europe, Kieran Malooly, is a single voice for the people of this country and for the farmers of this country. Thank you. Every day inside Europe, he's standing for you. He's our voice, but he's also your voice. And we're blessed to have the man. But let me tell you, Independent Ireland will fight tooth and nail to get rid of this Mercosur. We have a lukewarm government inside there that are running with the hare and chasing with the hound. And that's no way for any government to stand. They stand with their people or they get out. If they can't stand with the people of rural Ireland and the farmers of rural Ireland, well, we will do that, and thank you very much.
Michael, bye. Thanks, Michael. You were well able by Alba.
The sun is strong.
Mahagev, and thanks very much for all of you for coming here today. It was brilliant to meet farmers from every corner of Ireland and so many groups represented. We in Sinn Féin have stood with farmers on the issue of Mercosur going back many, many years from the very beginning. And it's very important that the government in there start to listen They need to be called out. They've been trying to run with the hare and pull with the hound, sitting on the fence for years and just see which way the wind is blowing. It's very clear, it should have been clear from the beginning that it makes no sense on any level whatsoever to flood Ireland and the European market with 99,000 tonnes of beef, 160,000 tonnes of imported poultry, all of it with substandard, while Irish farmers are over-regulated and regulated to an inch of their lives. Absolutely, there's a complete uneven playing field here. It doesn't make sense from an environmental point of view, it doesn't make sense from the point of view of farming, and it certainly doesn't make any sense from the point of view of the Irish consumer. I think this campaign needs to be broadened out. People need to see this is not just an issue of farmers. You often hear people getting dismissing farmers, saying, oh, the farmers are had to get up here in Dublin. This affects every single person in Ireland who has a breakfast, a dinner or a supper, who eats meat or who eats poultry or any type of product like that. Because what we're talking about is substandard products which are potentially carcinogenic being imported, and the EU have actually acknowledged that there is no way of tracing this type of product. So basically there's a danger of cancer, danger of carcinogenic products getting into the food chain. So it's bad for consumers, it's bad for Irish farming, it's bad for the environment. So this has to be stopped. We will continue, our MEPs, Sinn Féin MEPs will continue, our TDs, our senators, our councillors will continue to stand with farmers and to call out this rubbish deal. And the government really needs to get off the fence with this one, and people need to really pin them down and get them to nail their colours to the mast. So I'll leave it at that.
Sunshine in my eyes.
Oh yes, just to point out that Sinn Féin will be having a private members bill on this next week. We have meetings in the AV room yesterday also. We had representatives, we had Sean in here from the ICSA, but we will be taking this campaign further and have with our private members bill. So I'd like you all to tune in on that and to come back here and support and come back in even bigger numbers. So thank you very much for being here today and keep up the fight.
Thanks very much for that.
Sinn Féin head here.
I don't know his name.
This is not over the other side.
Hello everyone. First of all, well done to the ICSA and indeed all the farmer organisations. It's great to see that you're coming together on this. There's a reality here. Beef prices might be good at the moment. Lamb prices are average. The milk is problematic at the moment. Grain is very problematic. But let farmers be clear on one thing, if this deal goes through, everything will be problematic. Prices will be totally different. You'll have cattle coming in with no regulation, not tanked at the beginning if you look at the way things go on. Angel dust is frequently used in a lot of these countries. Well, Ursula von der Leyen needs to be given a message, and a message very clear. Either we want good food in Europe, produced properly at a certain price, or else she should resign, because it's a sellout of what the fundamentals of Europe stood for. We need to be realistic as well, folks, because this is coming down the tracks fairly rapid, and I believe that we need to lobby our MEPs everywhere. There was 45 or 50 MEPs abstained on the last vote. Twisting 2/3 of them would make a difference. And I know that Kieran Malooly and probably other MEPs are trying to work on them. But this game is going to be decided in Europe. This game is going to be decided in the Parliament and also in the Council of Ministers. Our Foreign Affairs Minister and our Minister for Agriculture needs to stand up and be counted and oppose this deal. For the simple reason, if you look at this great handbrake that them all talk about, they talk about if prices go down 10%. There's a reality here. If prices go down 9% for 4 or 5 years, the handbrake stays down and Irish farming is decimated. That's the bottom line. I would urge you all, through your TDs, through your councillors, and get on to your MEPs, because it's the MEPs that's going to be deciding a lot of this in Europe. We need to get Irish MEPs pulling on the Irish jersey for our country and for the betterment of Europe. Gormagan.
Thank you. look, once again, thanks to everybody for coming out. We're not just finished yet, so there will be TDs we expect coming out from asking questions in the dawn and other ones. So we need to be here to talk to them for a while, because after the wet day and the weather and everything, I know it affected our numbers, but it didn't affect our spirits.
All right, yeah.
So thanks to everybody, and stay around there. I want to talk to you all, and we're arranging the soup and the sandwich next door, so I want to talk to you staying on that. Thanks.
Fair play, you. No, fair play, you. Sorry, Dad. Just got to cross this road, and they're still with me. The sun is strong. We'll see here for a minute. Let me see. Hey folks, I'm going to have a little break. A cup of cha. I don't drink cha. That's a lie. That's that 420 fella. Not for me fucking teas and coffees all the time. I'm going to have a little break, I am. So I'll hang around. As I heard you say there, they're going to be speaking again. Possibly there's some TDs. So we'll hover around, but for now I'm going to give my hand a break and have a little bite to eat down the corner there. So whoever dropped in and commented, it's always great to hear you and see you. Thanks very much. And I'll see you soon. DCRoams out for now. We're just about to pop off, Keith. Sorry, brother. Yeah, no, cheers, bro. Just heading over to bite to eat there. I heard your man saying that there quite possibly be TDs coming out to talk to them or whatever. So I'll hang around, I will, and if I get that, I'll throw a video out or whatever. But there was a few, Keith, there was a few of them. There's a guy over there behind the fencing. It's going on a hunger strike Monday. You've, to the left of me down there, you've Ukrainian protest, and that's a deportation protest over there. They're saying that they've worked and paid taxes, they should be allowed to stay. So there's a few things happening outside the Leinster house. Oh, thanks, BBB. So yeah, all have a great day. Love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. DCRoams out. Bye. Can't see a thing.